What's up, everyone? It's my yard here with Wes because we just came back from Eurogamer and found out this trailer happened, and we are quite happy, but also sad that we have to leave it so late. But there's a lot of juicy goodness for you, ladies and gentlemen, and it all starts right now, doesn't it, Wes?
It does. It's very exciting. My career trailer for 2K16, and it looks like they've done an awesome job this year.
That was just a brand new sting you saw just there in the footage. There's new entrance ramps, sort of. There's Hideo Itami there, and the created wrestler is called Maverick, although he does look like a certain Marty Skull, the villain.
Yeah, and that's Albert as well, as the taking Demotte's place, obviously, in NXT.
Matt Bloom, his name is.
Yeah.
There is so much content that we're going to go through the video first, and then we're going to break it down. You can see the 5-star rating system in the top left corner, showing it as it happens, which probably is a good thing, but maybe makes it too easy to get 5 stars now.
Well, because you'll know what's right and what's not good and what's going to work. Yeah,
there seems to be.
I guess so, but if you're looking to put on those amazing matches, you need to learn and you need to find out what do I need to do.
Yeah, Renee Young here with the post-match interviews and everything.
Yeah, giving you the choice as well, how you want to respond, which is going to be awesome further down the line in regards to if you want to be a face, you want to be a heel,
And not just that, what type of person you're going to be, like aggressive or bold or treacherous or loyal, egotistical.
You can see here the faces and the rivals. The heels, the faces, the allies, the rivals. It's going to be so much more depth than there was last year.
Kevin Owens just looks sort of great in this bit as well.
And the belt looks really good, actually. Which is
the Authority, I can't even pronounce it, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, the Authority, yeah. There's Triple H giving you a round of applause.
Do certain objectives to be on their good side or bad side, and either feel their wrath or maybe get closer to being
absolutely.
champion.
You could work with them, or you could punch Triple H in the face.
Yeah, there's Sting. That's the third Sting in the game, the new one. The last one had the DLC, the Surfer Sting, Crow Sting.
And you got Corporate Kane looks pretty good actually, and Big Show.
He looks bigger than Big Show in that picture. In that shot, I don't know if that's the case. Run-ins are going to be awesome to have.
That's just what a fantastic feature to include in the My Career. I just thought it was going to be just not normal matches or whatever, but just the fact that you can just run in people's matches and look at this bit, like the fact, all the choice you get. You don't just get to run in the match, you get to we'll talk about it more as we go through the next bit, but it's such an exciting feature they've added.
And tag teams as well. You can
tag teams.
Tag team partner Heath Slater and Zack Ryder tag team.
Yeah, and Xavier Woods was it, and R-Truth.
Yeah, Little Jimmy there. The Hall of Fame goals, we'll
bit
brush
strange.
up on as well.
Yeah, bit strange.
Because I don't think you have to do all 5 goals to be Hall of Fame. Because
no, I think it's like main goal, isn't it? Like you want to maybe work towards one of them or something, maybe.
I think
maybe 2.
Be like the Undertaker, do a streak or win a championship, or just be like Santino and lose everything.
Yeah, you can do that.
Overall, it shows 4.5 stars for that thing there.
It's just won the title. I think.
There's a bunch of superstar ratings we've been given as well. Some are a lot higher than others as well. We'll briefly go through that since we've got that on our screen while we're looking at it. The main one is Kevin Owens is a 91.
Yeah.
Sheamus is only a 90.
Yeah, well, I think that's fair. Isn't that higher than last year? Wasn't he 89?
Sheamus probably would have been late 80s, yeah.
Kevin Owens 91, that's pretty awesome.
Ziggler only at 86, the same as Neville, which is quite. And Stardust.
There's a lot of 86s. 86. Neville, Ryback, Stardust, and Wade Barrett are all 86. Sami Zayn's higher.
Yeah, and The Miz is still 84.
Although Sami Zayn deserves to be 100
because
he's awesome.
Was Miz 84, 82?
He was 67. It should have been. Kalisto's 83.
Even Marie will have a higher overall than Miz.
Yeah, Enzo Amore at the bottom there at 80 with Simon Gotch.
We don't know about Aiden English yet, but I'd imagine it soon maybe the 80-81 point as well.
Yeah.
I can't see a superstar being less than 80 unless you're General Adnan or Iron Sheik or whatever.
Cena's 4 points above everyone else.
Oh, no surprise there, is it?
No.
But it's decent overalls. I think it's fair and balanced.
Atami 85, is that fair? At the moment, I think it's fair. They're
putting all the NXT guys are roughly on the same sort of pedestal, so a few points here and there is not.
Owen's well above and beyond though. Gosh, even he's 4 points above Sami Zayn. And Rusev, 3 points above Rusev.
And Rusev at WrestleMania obviously was still undefeated at that point.
But you need to think about when they developed this, what was Owens doing? Was that his first feud with Sami Zayn?
No, this is. I think they've set this rating at the John Cena
Yeah.
rivalry.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
The beginning of it, because that's like the 91, man. I mean, in all fairness, though, he beat like Cena in his first match. A pay-per-view first match.
I hope hidden there is a Tenzai on Matt Bloom, because they have the whole picture, and then he was obviously in the game, and his moves are still in 2K15 for the Miss Claw and everything like that. So no reason why not have him as DLC as Albert in the future. I mean, Regal, obviously.
So should we talk a little bit about the stars ranking system?
Yeah, obviously we've seen move variety pop up and stuff of that nature in the 5-star parts.
Yeah.
And I assume finishes would be kick-outs. Anything to lead to a good match, what they've discussed before.
So kicking out at like just the last possible moments. Obviously, as we've seen, move variety obviously is something that will come up. Hitting finishes, I guess, big spots.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
After going through Aiden English is an 80. I was right.
Yeah.
But it's I don't like being told the star rate. I think that's too much spoon feeding.
Do you? I think you can learn from it. You're gonna learn. Why a good match is a good match. Or maybe you'll be able to turn it off. I don't know, but I see what you mean.
I think it just makes it.
It doesn't tell you what. Actually, maybe it doesn't even tell you what you did wrong. It just tells you what you did right.
Yeah, which makes it, I think, too easy, because I don't think they'll penalise you so much unless you're doing mid repetition.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar's not going to do very well then, is he? -5 stars. But I don't know. I think it's cool that they've got something in there to show you kind of like if you're putting on good matches and stuff.
Heightened drama
is like something that kind of comes up in it and stuff as well.
It seems to happen at the end of matches, by the
way. Yeah, so what kind of went well, I guess. But I don't know. I just think it's something that adds to my career and it makes you want to put on really good matches, I guess. But you are kind of limited to what they view as a good match, Yeah. I guess that's the only thing. But I guess you don't have to care if you don't want to.
No,
it doesn't affect you. And what's awesome about the game this year for me, mainly for me, is that you can go after any of those titles.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So you got
NXT first, and then
he said you can stay there as long as you want.
Yeah. And then you got the main US, Intercontinental, Tag, and the WWE Heavyweight. So that is a good combination of what you want.
I wonder how they work out who you're going to feud with though, but we know how they're going to feud with, because literally you can running someone's match and decide to beat someone up and you can create a feud with them, and we can talk a bit more in a moment, I guess, about what the levels of how much you're feuding with someone is though. But I just think just the fact that you can go after, if you want to go after the Intercontinental, if you want to stay in NXT, stay in NXT. If you want to go after the Intercontinental, you can.
Yeah.
It's not like the last one where it's like a stepping stone, As a kid, for me, Intercontinental was the title, It was Macho Man, Steamboat, Warrior, Perfect, Rick Rude, Bret Hart, and so forth.
Yeah.
It was the title,
I'm curious to know how the post-match interviews will help.
Yeah.
With rivalries and everything. If you just... We're sort of doing rewind theatre on our own thing, but we'll just be looping the footage for you guys. If you just press play at the minute, it's just to show off the aggressiveness and disgruntledness. It
kind of builds into what your character. Does your character kind of want to be, like you said,
aggressive? If it annoys certain people,
bold, respectful,
disciplined.
Yeah, it's
if you pause there right now, that shows us rivals of how. Much hatred, basically. There's 5 red bars. Oof.
So it's cool you can have allies though, because they might come and help you out for all we know.
Well, especially with tag partners.
Yeah, tag partners or whatever. And it's just cool to have the rivals. So in the video, the characters got Hideo Itami, Kalisto, Neville, Sami Zayn, Sin Cara, and Fandango, all as kind of rivals. And some of them, Hideo Itami is full rival, main rival right now. But he's also got beef, if you like, with Kalisto and Neville, and Sami Zayn at quite a high level. But that means you don't know. That means you could end up maybe having triple threats, fatal 4-ways, whatever. It's kind of cool that with WWE storytelling a lot of the time is that guy doesn't like this guy right now, and then they move on. But this is building on that more.
Does it make a difference to the storyline to be egotistical against a bold character? Would that change how you attack them?
I don't know. It might do, yeah.
Or is it just a keyword? That's what we want to know.
Yeah, you're right. What does that actually end up mean? How does that change anything?
Yeah,
Might affect the storylines. We don't know.
Yeah, we just don't know on that one.
But it's exciting that they've done something like that. It's not just this is your friend and this is your enemy and so forth. It's actually, there's something more to it than that.
But as we were discussing before, we were doing this ages ago, when we first knew about the video, about why was this trailer not done
Earlier. Yeah.
Why wasn't this the thing?
This should have been the first thing, and then I know the whole thing is Stone Cold and so forth, and there's a big focus on that. And the showcase mode with Austin looks like it goes proper through his career,
Yeah.
not just like a bite-sized chunk or whatever. It's a fantastic showcase of, no pun intended, of Austin's career. But like, I've been complaining about 2K16, if I'm honest, haven't I? But this has kind of just changed me a bit. I'm like, actually, do you know what? This is where they put all their effort in.
Yeah.
A lot of effort.
What I don't get is, with this authority thing, with the thing they showed, win by DQ.
Yeah, it
How
does
do you
mention
win-
that, you
how
win
do you
by
win-
DQ.
How can you win
Or
by...
you need to win by DQ. I don't know, maybe just keep throwing in like
Well, your
chairs
face.
for them or something.
Maybe it's just the heel just gets so mad that they DQ themselves.
Well,
But you've got to cause something big for that to happen.
Yeah, it's really interesting, isn't it? Yeah. How do you win by DQ?
But they still have the popular, not population. How popular are we, like followers and SP for skill sets to unlock and virtual currency again? Which I imagine there won't be any microtransaction. It'll just be the same as last year.
Yeah.
Well, microtransaction is not going to affect you from doing much anyway.
Well,
But Sting looks good from the face paint as well. In
yeah.
the trailer.
I just wish the face paint would wear off. But that's not nothing to do with the micro trailer. But still,
That means there's 3 Stings now, which again,
that's nice.
Yeah, but Crow Sting and current Sting is pretty much near enough identical, apart from the age.
I guess so. I see. I hear what you're saying, but like, I don't care. It's Sting, so shut up. But the runnings, like, it's fantastic. Just the fact that you can do it. You can do it at the beginning of a match. You can do it midway in a match. You can do it. You can do it at the entrance. You can do it at the ramp. You can do it at the barricade. Like, you can choose who you target. But even not just that, when you're actually there, it looks like all these options that you're going to have.
Just run through a kid?
Yeah, he just knocked the kid over. It's basically Bo Dallas, but not a bull, but a kid.
Also, the big thing is, in the Hideo Itami has 4 counters, which we knew about. Baron Corbin only has 3. Really, you should have 0. You should just have an instant finisher and just do end of days on.
But it says you can take control. You can leave the match. You can just walk off.
I like the camera angle. From this point.
Distract either of the 2 superstars that are in. I wonder if you can do it in triple threats as well.
Probably would be set to 1v1s.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, because there's no disqualification.
Well, yeah. You can get a foreign object distraction. I don't know what that means, like throwing in a steel chair or just picking it up. You can break the pin. That's freaking cool, man. And or you can just distract the referee, and it has like an exit gauge as well. So I'm guessing it's time limited, a bit like when they used to do it. You used to go in and you got a certain amount of time to do something to either character, but you just got much more.
It might be something different. It's just the footage just show you if you press play.
Yeah.
It might be.
It doesn't go down.
I think it depends on how much stuff you do. If you just wait, I think that's what mainly it is.
Oh well, maybe.
Tag teams, good to see it, and there's a lot of new tag teams, especially after seeing the Vault Villains and SAWF2 Soft doing their stuff. Hall of Fame.
Yeah. So let's talk about the goals.
I can't see them saying you got to be Hall of Fame by getting all 5 main goals. It just doesn't make sense.
But it says like how many out of the 5 main goals.
Hold every champ. Be a Grand Slam. Yeah, that's Hall of Fame material. Holding the belt for a year.
Yeah.
Being a 10-time title holder, yeah. Win every match in your career for WrestleMania.
12 wins or more as well.
So that's like the streak.
Yeah.
But lose every match in your career for 3 years? That doesn't seem like a Hall of Fame.
That's like the most boring goal you could ever have in your life. Do you know what I really feel like doing when I become a wrestling superstar? Losing every single match I could possibly have for 3 years.
Yes.
But,
Brooklyn Brawler isn't even in the Hall of Fame yet. So why are they doing that objective?
Yeah, poor guy. Coco Beware is though, so...
Sub goal, I'm assuming you need a main goal and set a couple of sub goals to become a Hall of Famer, because that just makes the most logical.
But holding a title for 365 days is kind of cool. Like, it means you can be a champion for a whole year. Like
main event WrestleMania 3 times, SummerSlam 3 times. So yeah,
main event SummerSlam, Be a 3-time Royal Rumble winner. That's a sub goal. That's hard.
Maybe a sub goal would also be like Money in the Bank, but we don't know all the 7 sub goals yet. So we are sort of clueless on it. but it looks
Yeah,
good.
they've just added so much more. It's like I hate saying this kind of thing, but it's if this was if this was the first year this game was released and this was
It
the
would
first
blow
time we
your
saw,
mind
yeah,
away.
everyone would be like, well, this is going to be the greatest like wrestling game ever because look at it, you know. And the career mode was like it was a start, but it was limited.
It was limited because when we first played it and everything before it came out, we were like, "Oh yeah, this is good," but we only had an hour to play it.
That first hour was pretty much like the second
Say-
hour and the third hour.
Yeah, it was just it did just get
and 100th.
repetitive. Yeah,
But this
you couldn't
one
know
looks
at the
like
time.
the options just means it can move around. You know, just, if you want to, like I said, you know, you want to go for Intercontinental. I don't know though if you could have an Intercontinental title and go for the US
I
title.
think that you'd be stuck on a block where you'd have to do one at.
Well, cool.
You
though,
could
if you-
compete.
No. Did it say? Oh no, yeah, no. Hold every championship at least once. It was, didn't it? Yeah.
You might be able to like get the Intercontinental title and then just keep interfering in like the US Champions
Yeah,
matches
I
and
wonder
then
if
just
eventually,
get.
yeah. But they'll
Might
probably
work
have
that way.
they'll probably have a match for your Intercontinental, but not for the US.
Yeah.
But I mean, I just think that's cool. I wonder if let's say Seth Rollins is champion, like
Yeah.
WWE World Heavyweight Champion, and like you're literally have just started on SmackDown or something. I wonder if you could literally go in, interfere in say Seth Rollins' match, and try and get yourself a title shot.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
You never know.
do you know what I mean? Well, you don't know, do you? But you're probably building up a rivalry. But whether you just get a straight title shot like that we don't know. But I just think it just leaves so many options open. You can explain why you did that maybe in interviews. I just think this career mode has given us so many more options that we've had before.
Again, until we get to properly play it, we won't know. It's just for them to spring on it like that.
I know, out of the blue, man. We were
like,
busy
yeah,
today.
Smack
This is
Talks
the
is-
last day we
I
thought
know
it was going to
Smack
happen.
Talks was
With us.
and everything as well, and we were like, "Oh, Thursday is not a day to release a trailer. It's normally, especially with IGN doing the entrances and everything, and the roster reveal on the Mondays. I thought that'd be a continuation. So it's a good surprise. Do not get us wrong.
Very surprised.
Um,
Great surprise, and that it was so good. You know,
yeah,
you'd watched the video before me and you were like, oh, by the way, you can do this,
Yeah.
this, and this. I was like, no way.
I mean, at the time of this video, Wes has not seen the vaudeville and
I
tag
haven't,
team
no.
match, but it's sort of just the generic 2K15, but with tag team moves, which has been desperately needing.
Yeah.
And that's about it. It's about 5 minutes of that, which is good, but it's what 2K15 should have been anyway, like we've said before.
Yeah.
But overall, it's something to look forward to, and it's now reason to buy the game if you like single player stuff, because by
That's
God,
true.
it needed it.
Yeah, it did.
Let's hope the online follows suit.
Well, we'll see. And hopefully we'll get something on Universe mode. But to be honest, like, you know, as much as like Universe mode, you know, is the kind of mode I often play, I don't know, that career mode, pretty good. Looks pretty good. Like, I know, we haven't played it yet, so we might be jumping to conclusions, but, you know, it's completely on the right path.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it looks so much more improved. The only other thing is, I don't know if he talks.
Oh, your character?
Yeah. I wonder. I just don't know. Like, I swear in the interview, it looked like is he just nodding his head, or is he does he look like he's actually saying something?
I don't know, because
Yeah.
we were both certainly in the audio. I think you get the choice, and that's about it.
Look, he looks like he says something. Look, but is he just moving his lips to blah blah blah, or is he actually talking?
There might be just a generic voice onto it as well.
Yeah. You know what, Renee? I don't like this guy, so I'm going to go punch him in the face.
Tell you something. Oh no, we can't do that. Can't do that now, can we? No.
All right. Okay. Cool.
All right, thank you very much for watching, guys. I know this has been a long video. We normally don't do long videos, but because I'm at Wes's, it was easier for us to do a big thing. And I didn't have my laptop, so I'm going to have to use his goodness on it. But thank you very much for watching. Leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe.
Especially to the games, don't you?
Yes, I was about to say that. I wasn't going to leave you out. Not this time.
That's good.
Next time I will, but that's beside the point.
That's right.
Leave a like, and we'll see you soon for more WWE 2K16 goodness. Bye bye.
Bye.